Here's an old term. Action turns knowledge into wisdom. And the fires of creation is that process of action turning knowledge into wisdom. We all know, but until we do, it's not the experience and the understanding of the experience that it takes to understand it. Experiential situation is really what it is.
It's not about what you do and all of the things you create or don't create. It is truly about lifetime to lifetime endurance and gaining joy and happiness out of it. It's not about success. It is just about joy, happiness, and love.
Have you been finding yourself stuck in a rut, unable to launch your new projects, not getting the experiences you're looking out of your spiritual experiences? You're trying to start a business and running into troubles? I have special coaching sessions for you. Spiritual readings, Akashic records, healings, all those are available to you. I invite you to come and look at the different journeys that I've done in the live shows that I've done. I'm inviting you all to come on the journey, expand your life, expand your willpower, learn more about sovereignty. We also have the Living the Mystical Life monthly membership. It's a new relaunch of the system where you get all of our live webinars and get access to our Discord server for our live shows. Go to the website, andrewbartzis.com, for more information. Come and join our community, inviting you all to come on this journey as we expand to the universe of the Great Awakening. Welcome, everyone, to another adventure into reality. I am your host, Andrew Bartzis, the one and only galactic historian. Today, the whole show is a live call-in show. The announcements for everyone. It would be my honor to have come and you guys and see me in the next mentorship class that begins next week. Go to my website, andrewbartzis.com, and find out all the information. Also, for all of you solo practitioners who just want to have the material be able to practice at home, all of the course workbooks are now available also for you. So come, join us. Get your spiritual process on a bigger journey. Open yourself up to the next level of experience. With that said, we've got callers waiting already. Jess, signal to unmute. Jess, are you there?
Hi, Andrew.
Hey, where are you calling from today?
I'm calling from the Byron Bay region in Australia.
I think we've talked before.
No, I haven't actually. It's my first time, but I have a few friends that I think have called in before from the same area.
I talk to a lot of Byron Bay people. I mean,
yeah.
Beyond your little pack of people, over the last 12 plus years of doing it, I must have talked to at least 200, maybe 300 people from Byron Bay.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, it's a bit of a spiritual mecca here.
Yes. So, what do you want to talk about today?
So I have a few questions. Firstly, I'm wondering any guidance or advice that I need on my spiritual path as a healer at the moment, like personally for myself and within my service, like where am I at, any like ancestral or past life healings or retrievals that need to happen for me to move more into my power.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself so I can tune in?
Yeah, sure. So I've stepped on the healing path about 2 years ago.
Okay.
It kind of just came through on my healing journey. I was working closely with Brittany, who I think has had calls with you before, like with psychic somatics.
I know.
Yeah, I've done lots of trainings, mentorship, sessions, lots of deep inner healing. I'm quite young, I'm 22. I've
Okay.
held women's circles, I've held
Do you
healing
have any,
sessions, I work as a childcare nanny, like as
uh,
my
do you have
main
any,
source of income.
do you have any
Um,
educational background?
any education?
Yeah, background other than school, high school.
Yeah, I did high school to year 12, but I wasn't interested in university. So, yeah, just high school.
Okay.
I've trained in womb massage and level one Reiki when I was really young.
Okay. What's
Um,
your relationship to your mother and father?
my father passed away when I was young, when I was about 12. And my mother, I'm really close with. I feel like I've had many, many past lives with her.
Mhm. Does she live close to you?
At the moment, she's traveling with her long term partner. So, no, but we have lived together last year for a few months. Yeah. And I'm also like really deeply drawn to the deep feminine and womb mysteries.
Um, what made you want to put your energy and bigger life force towards the healing path? What was the tipping point for you that said that's something
Mm.
you can embrace?
Um, when I was about um, 19, I went through a really, really intense Kundalini spiritual psychosis, and I had like a massive soul star chakra opening. And yeah, I just, that's kind of where it all started for me. Like, it was a very intense, unstabilizing, hypervigilant, psychotic experience. But coming
Can
out
you
the other side, I was just like really
can you
just this
explain
really
it?
strong. Sorry.
Can you explain it to me? What you
Yeah.
actually do?
So it was for about 6 months. It started as I was coming out of like a toxic relationship with someone much older than me, and
How much older?
like double my age. I was like 18 and he was like 37.
And how long had you known him?
We were together for about 11 months.
So you were 18 when you met him?
Yeah.
And what was the attraction to him?
Well, like to be honest, I know that it was kind of like father wounding playing out.
Okay, that's fine.
Um, like he definitely had some sort of charisma that I was attracted to, but I know like it was like a big soul
Okay.
contract to like clear that stuff. And
Sure,
yeah, there
sure.
was lots of
What, what,
entities involved.
what made it toxic?
He was very like codependent on me. We smoked weed like every day. He didn't have his license. I was like driving him everywhere, and I kind of just lost myself.
Okay.
And
How,
he would
how did
freak out every time I left him.
how
Like
did
to,
how, how did he make money?
um, he had a job at a juice bar at
Okay, so
Byron. Like,
he
but
wasn't
then
well he wasn't wealthy, is what you're basically saying.
no, no. I lived in a caravan park with him like the
That
first few
that's what
months.
that's what I thought. The energies of this were extremely
Really
full
dense.
world karmic. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you had been married off to him as a teenager dozens of times in previous lifetimes.
Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So that's a replay of that. And how did it come to an end?
Well, we ended up moving out to the hinterland of Byron, like halfway through our relationship. We were there for like 6 months, and um, I started to smoke weed less because I just kind of had this
Yeah,
knowing like
yeah.
that I was better than this, and then I started to wake up and realize, oh, I got to get out of this. My car died, and then my mum helped me to like move on from there. So
Okay.
I left. Yeah.
Was the intimacy very high quality with him?
Nah.
What kept you with him then?
I felt like there was this dark entity. Like I felt very like trapped. I felt like there was this contract that was just keeping me
That's,
stuck there.
that's hindsight. What kept you with him at the time? Did you love him?
Yeah, I did in a way. I did love him, but um,
It's fine. You can change things with hindsight. I'm trying to understand the you that was there because this
yeah,
all plays
for
into
sure.
the path of moving forward. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you say that that's the only love you've had in your life?
No, I've had another relationship since.
Okay. And what was that like?
Yeah, I was definitely a lot more healthy and a lot clearer. Definitely felt stronger love for him, but it did kind of end in a toxic way as well.
What ended that?
Um, I just felt he was like falling into his unhealed childhood patterns and not honoring me. And I felt like I could feel my power within me rising, and he wasn't meeting me there.
Uh, and that was it.
Um, yeah.
Did he have a job?
Um, he was doing a bit of gardening at the time.
So another jobless
Yeah.
person.
This was like 2 years ago. I haven't had a relationship since, so it was
That's
a while
right. It
ago.
was another jobless person.
Yeah.
Another metaphorically homeless person that you gave a home to. Okay.
Yeah.
Um. So that right there is going to be one of your ongoing challenges as a healer. You are going to have a soft spot for clients that can open you up to long-term challenges being a healer. This does not mean to not be a healer. It just means you really have to know your role as a healer and not work outside of that role when you decide to start practicing.
As in, these
And
challenges will come up like if I meet a
yeah, you're
client that
gonna
I
run it.
become in relationship with.
No, you're gonna run into a client that, oh my God, this person is so bad off. Let me just give them a little core energy.
Yeah.
As a healer, you can never give core energy to someone. It's detrimental to your own growth. Okay,
Did you say like core energy, like in the belly?
your core
Yeah.
life. You got to really maintain tapping into that universal source healing energy, so you're not using your own personal energy to heal people.
Yeah.
Okay, knowing that you have a affinity for a bleeding heart, we'll call it that. Okay, a sucker that will go. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. It's not about the relationship energy. It's, oh my God, they're so bad off. I can help them. I can fix them. I can take them on as projects.
Mm.
Okay. You're going to really have to stay very far from that. And you're going to have to maintain skills that help you separate from your clients on a early in your journey.
Mm.
Early in your journey, you're going to have to really learn how to separate from clients because there's just a lover inside you who overloves. Okay. And you're going to have to learn to tame that lover in you to become the healer.
Yeah.
Healing is love, but you cannot be the lover slash healer. You must be
Yeah.
the healer who uses universal love, not your core heart energy. But as a practitioner, you can use your core heart energy to tap into the eternal realms, guides, guardians, wisdom keepers, things that help you go through diagnosis processes. So you're going to have to adjust that lover into you to be a lover of spirit.
Yeah.
Okay. At first, it will be challenging, but as you build a ritual and a ceremonial practice, you'll be able to make that separation, and then eventually you're going to have to tackle the relationship issue. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not something you need to do right away. Don't let it go more than another year. Okay, and I will say this: have you thought about being with a woman?
Yeah, I actually, a couple months ago, I just had this revelation of like being open to that. But yeah, like that feels like a possibility. But at the same time, I just have such a longing to be with a man. And when you said don't go a year without, do you mean don't go a year without like being in a relationship or something else?
No, it testing the dating world.
Like don't go a year without.
Yeah, don't go more than a year without it. You're going to
Yeah.
end up losing way too many social skills as you are embracing the healer.
Yeah.
As you embrace the healer, you're naturally not going to want to be as social as you were before. It's just part of the journey. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to figure out, all right, how do I expand as a healer, knowing full well I have this karmic journey with men or women, and I need to find somebody that can't just be the booty call. Okay. Do you have someone that you have on the side if you needed to get relief?
No.
Okay, why not?
I don't know, I haven't met anyone since my last relationship in the past 2 years that feels,
Okay,
yeah, like there's any
that's you
connection.
shutting down your sexuality. You are too young to shut down your sexuality. Okay,
Why have I shut down my sexuality?
um, you're traumatized. You know your picker is broken.
Yeah.
Simple as that. You pick bad. You know it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it again, and that's a trauma to your female body. Okay, nothing is life altering damage yet. I'll let you know there. But it's time for you to go. I must acknowledge my female body. It needs touch. Okay. And it's not you giving the touch to everyone because that's going to create a big separation inside you where it's going to be very hard to regain your natural young feminine sensuality and sexuality as you begin embracing the healer's path.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe the healer's path is a great choice for you,
Okay.
but there's a big but there.
Okay.
You are young and you
Yeah.
have not really experienced so much life yet.
Yeah. I
What
understand that.
life what life do you need before you need to commit to the healing journey as a healer? So that's something you may want to ask yourself. You didn't do uni. Well, what if you went to uni to go and do a really advanced form of healing? Okay. Cranial sacral therapy, myofascial release, maybe becoming a practitioner of acupuncture, acupressure, Chinese medicine,
What
and
about
actually,
massage?
I think that's too easy for you.
Yeah.
I think you need something this thick that whereas you're shutting down the social life, you're engaging the education life, but you can still socialize through the education people that you meet are on the similar path. Like if you're able to find yourself a really good acupuncture college and you've got 25 people in it, that's 25 people you can study with.
Yeah.
And you know that they're all relatively on the same journey. Cranial sacral therapy, I believe it's a 2 year degree. You can do individual classes, but you'll be able to basically get high levels masters in under 2 years and myofascial release.
Yeah.
Okay. I would seriously consider the higher form of education. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And again, universities, it may even require you to leave Australia for your education.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have financial support if you were to go get educated?
As in support from someone else or from my own work?
Your own work or your parents, your mom?
Yeah, yeah, I would have support. I'm actually saving up to go to the UK and Europe in a few months.
To just travel?
Yeah, I just feel called to do like an ancestral sort of pilgrimage.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
What do you
Go.
mean?
Don't go to Europe.
Don't go to Europe?
Don't go to Europe. Don't go to Europe.
Is it because what might be going down?
It's not just what's going down there. The demonic forces that are creating chaos are destroying many spiritual people there. Just
Okay,
destroying.
what about the UK, like
Or
England
even
and Scotland?
the worst of the worst right there.
Okay,
Okay. I would, if you haven't paid for tickets, figure out somewhere else to go.
like
Japan would
somewhere
be
else in the world.
somewhere else in the world. Japan would be a great place to go.
Will I ever be able to go to the UK and Europe? Because I feel like so cool to go
Yes,
there.
yes, but wait till the demon wars end.
How long would that be, do you think?
Year, year and a half.
Okay,
Okay. That's just a weather report on the demon wars that are going on there. It's really, really bad. Okay.
okay,
So Japan would be a great place. New Zealand, maybe if you can get a temporary visa to the United States. Don't go to Canada, not because it's demonic haunted. I just think ancestrally Canada is not the place for you.
okay.
Okay, Greek islands, Turkey.
What about like around the Mediterranean Sea, somewhere
The
around
Greek
there?
islands, Mediterranean, Italy. Yeah, well,
Yeah, okay, so like Italy and
Italy's Europe.
France.
Yeah, Italy. No, mainland Europe, UK. So Italy is still part of Europe, but the Greek Isles, yes. The Balkans, yes. Croatia, great place. Greek, Turkey, Egypt, all those are fine for you.
Okay,
I
but
would
not
put
France.
definitely not France. No, 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 no,
Okay,
no, 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 no. You want that spiritual calling to be right, not to be demon filled.
yeah,
You are not a demon slayer. Okay? And you
okay,
don't want to be a demon slayer. You
yeah,
don't want it. It's not a life for anyone.
yeah.
Okay?
Okay, thank you for letting me know because I was like really, really solid on going there. Um,
Just put it off for a year, year and a half.
yeah, yeah. Okay, good to know
Go
I can
somewhere
go
else.
another time.
Yeah, go somewhere else. Okay?
Can I ask another question?
Sure.
So I've just been journeying with just more awareness and curiosity into some health issues and just wondering your insight. So like I've been experiencing irregular menstrual cycles and I'm often bloated and I just like I eat really healthy, like I live a pretty good lifestyle. And I know that it's like energetics underneath it all and I'm still journeying deeper
All right.
into like
So
what's actually going on.
tell me what goes on with your menstrual cycle. What's it come on like, or is it erratic?
It's just like it's just not regular every month. It's like um my last menstruation it was 1 month within each other and it felt and I was like, wow, how good. You know, it's like I since I started my menstrual cycle, it's never had like a solid, you know, like 9 months or 12 months of like every month. And I've been really chill about it. And now I'm like, wait, I shouldn't be chill about it. That's something to be concerned about.
How often are you missing a cycle?
Um, like pretty often.
Are you on any kind of birth control or have been on birth control in the past?
Never.
When was your first sexual experience?
Um,
Maybe.
I would have been 15 or 16.
Was it quality? Was it just eh? How would you describe it?
Yeah, it was good, but it wasn't like phenomenal.
Right. Everyone's first time is weird. Okay.
Yeah.
But it wasn't traumatic.
No.
It wasn't anything really special, but it was okay.
Yeah,
And
but
then
yeah.
4 years later, you're with that adult male. That's double your
Yeah.
age.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to push you for a minute.
Okay.
Do you ever believe that you've had missing time?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Um, I feel like when I got into that relationship, like my first actual like proper relationship with that guy that was double my age when I came to Byron, I feel like I just kind of lost my youth in a way. Like I just let myself kind of disintegrate.
No, no, no,
And
no.
I felt
What
like I
I'm referring to,
lost a good chunk of time.
that's not what I'm referring to.
Okay.
Have you ever woke up the next day and had no idea how much time had gone by? Or
Um,
driving home, it should have took you an hour to drive home, and then it took 3 hours to drive home.
yeah, I feel like I've had that, but I don't know specifically when.
So your whole time, your menstrual cycle has had that challenge. And when was your first menstrual cycle?
I would have been 12 or 13.
Have you had any communications from guides and guardians?
Um, a little bit, but not like not strong and directly enough, I feel.
Okay.
And I'm still like journeying into like really getting clear on who and what all my guides are.
Okay. When you started working with healers, what were some of the things that you were working on, what that they brought up for you?
Um, just like clearing trauma from that relationship, clearing past life trauma, doing soul retrievals, um, activating my voice.
When's the last time you had a session?
Um, I had a group session with my training that I just finished with Brit and Izza. I'm not sure if that counts, but that felt like a session.
It would be a really good idea for the two of you to sit down and have the entire session around your ovaries in your womb.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm gonna push this a little bit. I think that you've had multiple off-world abductions and have eggs taken out of you, temporary fetuses put into you, and then taken out.
Okay. I actually did have an experience where I thought I was pregnant and I wasn't, so I'm not sure if that's related.
It is exactly
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
This is something that is very common, very, very common.
Okay.
To some women, their womb is so potent and powerful that just having a fetus in the womb for a few weeks guarantees long, long, loving life of the thing that's going to be born, even though it's taken out of you and raised somewhere else. And a lot of hybrids are like that too.
So is this like this is like a negative experience? Like this was like not like positive
It's
extraterrestrials?
affecting your menstrual cycle.
Yeah.
But as a soul, did you plan this? The answer is yes.
Yeah.
But as a human, you are one that must deal with the traumas of it. It's also why you were around that older man. He was the window of opportunity during an extremely high fertility time for you, in which fetuses can be traded out a lot. Okay?
So does this mean like my eggs and fetuses are like being used on off planet, like other place, other dimensions?
They are born here on this world and in other worlds and in other dimensions.
Okay,
Now,
that's crazy.
some of them spent just a few hours inside you, some spent a few weeks, but that
Yeah.
was enough to break your cycle.
Okay.
Okay? And the volume at which it was done to you is pretty high, at least 50 times.
Oh shit.
Right.
Okay.
This is where you and sitting down with Brittany have to make a conscious effort to close that energy down, send love to all the beings who were born because they have mothers and fathers and their new versions of it, and those fetuses planned to temporarily be in you, and you agreed to with them at the higher level. But the beings that are still doing this, it's time to start shutting that down. Do not see them as aggressive, see them as desperate. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, this is not something you want to go to war with. Okay? But they can no longer use you for that. Your cycle must be reserved for your personal procreation when you decide to have your children this lifetime.
So does this mean like the eggs that are released during ovulation, they're not being released into my womb because they're going to different places?
Well, they already knew that the egg was going to go down and nothing was going to be done with it. And they grabbed the egg just as it was coming down, knowing nothing was going to happen. You weren't going to get pregnant, and the egg was going to do nothing. That's why you skipped a cycle.
Yeah, right. Wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's why you skipped a cycle.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for that
Now,
clarity.
sitting down with Brittany, this is going to be several sessions with her. It
Okay.
really. And again, you're not going to war with this. You got to see them as desperate. Okay, desperate to keep their lineage going. Okay, and then it's really time for you to up your personal ritual and ceremonial game that you
For
do
sure.
on your own.
Yeah.
And you got to find a new relationship with the joy of prayer. Very
Yeah.
important that at this part of your journey, that joy of prayer really be an integral part of your human growth.
Yeah.
Okay. You're saying you generally eat well.
Yeah.
What's your diet like?
Well, in the last um maybe 6 months, I've just started eating meat and dairy and eggs again. I was plant-based for um a long time, and yeah, so I
Were you a good vegetarian or a shitty vegetarian?
I was a good one, good vegan.
I know a lot of people are shitty vegetarians. It isn't easy being a vegetarian.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
shop and really know what you're doing.
yeah. No, I eat pretty pure foods like whole foods, good organic food, grass-fed meat.
Uh-huh. That's fine. Um, do you exercise?
I do yoga often, but I feel like I don't exercise as much as I should, but it's kind of like because I don't feel motivated to, even though I want to.
All right, so that's that depression that's still inside you.
Yeah,
Yeah. Um, it's important that you embrace exercise as spiritual exercise too.
for sure.
And it would probably be a really good idea for you to kind of lay off on the yoga. You can return to it, but pick up weight training,
Yeah,
muscle weight training, pick up creatine, pick up the stuff where you have to go to 100 grams of protein a day
yeah,
and stick with that for like 4 to 6 months and engage your prayer process with your weightlifting process.
mm-hmm.
Cross those two over. I truly believe it will supercharge you when you're ready to start studying for the healing journey,
Yeah,
the healing path. And I highly suggest that you take the more advanced version of a class versus the easy way out.
yeah,
Okay, you're not meant to be a muscle massager. You're more than a massager. and this is not to insult people in massage class, you have a deeper healing learning experience ingrained into your soul matrix.
Yeah.
Okay? You might even consider, maybe I should become a surgeon.
Yeah, wow.
Okay? I'm serious.
Yeah.
You've got the next 6 months to figure it out. Can you go more than 6 months? The answer is yes. Okay? But if you engage your weight training and the healing of your womb along with rediscovering the joy of prayer, it'll become more apparent the style and type of healer the earth is asking you to be. When
Mm.
you were born,
Mm.
we need fabulous surgeons, not the shitty surgeons that we have. And the
Mm.
medical industry is going to be going through a massive change over the next few years. Okay, so do your soul searching, do your
Yeah.
prayer to discover where in the healing world you are meant to go.
Yeah. Okay, amazing.
Amen.
Can I ask one more question before we finish?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you. Um, is there anything I should know about my father line and mother line and like any ancestral or spirit guides? Like, is there anything there that I'm not already aware of that would support me at this time?
See, this is a toughy spot.
A bit
You
of an
got
open question.
yeah, you got to find that out for yourself. If I start giving away all the answers,
Yeah,
yeah, that's not something I should touch on.
for
Other
sure.
than that, when your father passed on, he left some very special guides as gifts to you if you were to discover your true power,
Yeah,
embrace
okay.
your true power, and follow through with it and not quit on it.
Okay, amazing.
Okay?
Yeah.
From your
I
father's lineage. But your mother's lineage has powerful healing gifts also. Okay?
yeah. My father and I, like he taught me archery when I was 3, and it was like would like I was archers, we were archers like until he passed when I was like 12, and it's something that I feel so cool to get into, but it's like I feel like it's not quite the right timing, or there's still
Absolutely. It's absolutely the right time. You're still mourning his loss. That's why you're not doing it.
yeah, yeah.
So get over it, pick up a bow, and go shoot the arrows, God damn it. Okay?
That's what I feel like my soul's telling me to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will that help me
Something
on the journey of like accessing the
absolutely,
guides?
absolutely it will.
Yeah.
Okay? Embrace it. Truly embrace it.
Yeah.
Okay? Stop pushing it away.
Yeah. Yeah.
One final question for you. Do you want children this lifetime?
Definitely.
How many?
I just had 5 come to me.
Would you give up the career path of a healer to be a mother?
Um, I would, but I imagine myself doing both.
You can't do that with 5 kids. You can be educated, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least I'd already like be practiced
Yeah.
in the healing arts and then having children.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this. The universe has got some tough calls ahead of you. The love of your life and children, or the love of being a healer. And you won't be able to do both
But I'll
immediately.
be able to like be a healer for a good chunk of my life.
You will.
Or
You
maybe a
may
few years.
no. You may need to be a mother for 7, 9, 12 years before you go back into healing,
Yeah.
or you're going to be a healer for 10 years and go, I want kids now. Okay,
Yeah.
that's an inevitability for you.
Yeah.
Okay, and just understand, choose love. Okay,
Yeah.
choose love. Because everything you've learned on the healing journey is going to make you an even stronger mother.
Yeah.
Okay? We need more powerful mothers who have equal partners creating unique children in this world. We really do.
Definitely.
Okay? So, you know what's coming ahead of you. Okay?
Yeah.
You may meet Mr. Right, and holy shit, he sweeps you off your feet. Okay?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know, you might meet him at the archery range.
Amazing.
Okay? That's your new
Yeah.
place for your bed. All right, darling, I gotta let you go. I gotta get on
All
to someone.
right.
Great
Thank you
talking.
so much, Andrew. Have a good day.
Yes. All right. Mate. Signal to unmute. You were next. It's been a while since we talked.
Hey Andrew.
Hey, how's it going?
Can I let me put my headphones in? That'd be comfortable.
Okay.
How's that? Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you fine.
Okay, great. That's a little better. Though better is kind of low. We'll see how long it lasts. Do you kind of look at the callers or like the regulars to do you predict that you're gonna talk to me today or not?
Did I predict I was going to talk to you today or not? No. Was
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
No.
No, I was wondering, but there has been a lot of going on recently.
What's going on? Tell me about it.
Um, so
Sit on
I
my,
had
sit on my spiritual couch.
yeah, I literally just did. That's awesome. So yeah, my car had issues. It's pretty minor, but since I drive so much, I'm pretty sensitive. I can tell that there's something going on, and I kind of narrowed it down to something with the transmission. It was I have it written down. The torque converter shutter. That's it. Um, anyway, long story short, it's like $5,000 plus, and I still owe like $12,000 on the car, and basically came to the conclusion and decision that there's just no way to move forward with what I'm doing right now and how I'm doing it. I need to change seriously, and I have been. I have. Go ahead.
What kind of car is it?
This is my newer RAV4 that I bought. Like, remember I had an issue with the last one too?
Yeah.
In California. Yeah, so that was 2008. This is 2013, and literally the same exact what the AI is spitting out on Google. That around $140,000. This, I mean, 40,000 miles. It's this little rattle comes in and that's the shutter thing and the transmission.
Okay. And they want $5,000 to replace the whole transmission, or
Yeah,
just
it's
the torque?
absolutely insane because I mean, like that's rebuilding it basically is what they're saying, and Google said it's like half that price. So I don't know, but everybody told me to go to this guy. I literally like minimum 4 or 5 people told me. There's one other place I could take it to. It could be like 2, 3 thousand, but I've already made my decision. It's kind of too late.
Well, you're not
It's,
much on the resale value of the vehicle.
I'm sorry.
You're not going to get much of the resale value on the vehicle.
That's why I'm selling it right away because right now I can still sell it without somebody telling me that the transmission is completely gone and they're only going to give me 2,000 for it. So I literally posted it like 2 days ago, and I had like an insane amount of people calling, and there was a guy showed up with money in his hand and all this kind of stuff. And there's no issue selling it, but you know,
How much would it sell for?
I asked for 5,900. This guy never even tried to, you know, change the price at all.
100, and you still owe 5,000 on it.
Yeah, at that point I was still like pretty much 6. But point is, I had the savings and I put all my savings towards it. I already paid it off the 12,000, so the title is coming. I'm gonna possibly go with the guy that's willing to trade his truck trade up for mine because I want to go with a truck.
Don't do that.
Why not? It's easier than having to go after a truck after.
Trust me, don't do that. Okay. You are dealing with a secondary, a second same issue. Whatever truck you're going to inherit, it's going to have
I
the
figured that. I know that's in the cards. That's very high likely.
it's going to come. It's going to come to you again. Besides, any truck, doesn't matter what make or model it is. If it's from 2018 and on, there are many, like the vast majority of them, are having transmission issues by their 50,000 miles. Example, the new Ford Duramax is absolute garbage. All the GMs are absolute fucking garbage.
This is Ford F-150 2008, I believe.
Not worth it. Not worth it.
Well, either way, I wanted the truck. I'm not going to be able to get something, really expensive, and I certainly didn't want to finance another car. So I would have to get something.
This is my advice for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Stop looking locally and start looking on all 50 states for the best deals. Car companies right now, dealerships are imploding left and right. Go to an auction, okay? Okay, go to an auction. If you need to find yourself a beater car, temporary beater car, just go get a $2,000 beater car temporarily until you find something that's better for you.
So the reason I want the truck is because I want to start doing flooring again in a way, and I'm not necessarily just gonna do much of flooring, but in order to be in the construction business, it just looks normal if you show up with the truck and not with some,
I understand that.
So this is kind of more of an image thing.
Truck does not make the worker. The worker's skill makes the worker.
I know that, but I need to look at the part, and that's really the point here.
You would be better off getting a work van then.
Fuck a van, man. Shit, that's what I don't want.
You'd be better off getting a work van. If you really want to be Mr. Construction and Mr. Floor guy, remember, I did flooring forever. Okay? You need to work.
I don't really want to do the work. I'm probably possibly gonna be forced to do some work, but I have a totally different business plan this time around. I've done this before, and basically my entire business plan is focused around what I had issues with, because I know all the other installers are having the same issues. And I've already spoken with somebody, and first thing out of his mouth was this is my problem. I'm like, I know, everybody's problem is that. So the problem is that they can't get the good work. So we deliver, the area, Panama City. So like 30A on West End towards Destin. It's $1 million vacation homes all the way for, I don't know, 20 miles and more.
Yes. But the market there is really, really fucked up.
What do you mean by that?
So you know what's going on with the HOA homes and the big high rises, right?
Not much, no.
So the HOAs are broke, and they've recently passed a law saying HOA transparency. And there are people that are in these HOA high rises that are coming up for their 40-year review, and they're getting $200,000 bills for a 90 apartment complex. Yes, that bad. It's going to implode. All those vacation homes are going to implode and go to bankruptcy, many of them. It would be better for you to flip some of those things if you want to flip, or get temporary work finding other people that are going to flip, and you get work from them.
I don't exactly know what you mean by flipping the homes.
Yeah, buying it off of bankruptcy, putting it back up, buying it for whatever low price you can, and trying to resell it. But the whole Florida market is a gamble right now, and the majority of the Mexican workers are gone. That means you're going to have to be working with the hillbillies and the hicks.
Such insane amount of projects going that like what's my friend is working at this place, and I used to deliver there all the time. It's so insane. So many homes are going up that, I mean, the amount of floors that's going to be needed there is insane, and it's happening all over. I mean, the base is the same thing. It's growing so much because of the money that's been thrown at it after the hurricane.
It's going to crater. It's going to crater. Okay, so construction is not a bad idea for you. Okay, it really isn't. As long as you're able to get large cycles of jobs and put a crew together.
That's kind of the idea, yeah.
Okay, but to put a crew
the biggest thing is what I'm focused on is basically what I was trying to say earlier, is that it's all about marketing and advertising that nobody's doing. Everybody's just bitching that they're having a hard time and they want to try to work for these big companies that are really screwing them out of the money at the long run. So no one's really getting the good deals.
Yes, because everybody's penny pitching and ripping everybody off right now. And because all of the highly skilled Mexican workers are gone, you're going to end up having to deal with who? The hillbillies and hicks who are going to leave from North Carolina, South Carolina, Atlanta, Georgia, Mississippi, Kentucky. That's who your employees are going to be.
I mean, I know it's going to be difficult, but that's something I'm going to have to like shuffle through enough installers to figure out who's who and who's worth to work with. And that's where I have a whole bunch of ideas.
Focus on putting together your team and your marketing thing. And as for a vehicle, you're better off investing into a van.
Why a van?
Because you're going to need lots of tools to get these jobs done.
I had a van so many times. I hate a van. I get a trailer on the truck, man. That's the point. That's what we did. One of our bosses had a van. The other one had the trailer and the truck. That way I can leave the trailer right there with the workers, and I don't have to be there if everything works well.
Until it gets stolen.
Oh, come on, man. No. I want the truck and trailer.
Okay. My advice for you is something different. You choose to do what you want with the advice.
We'll see. I'll look into the van a little bit too, but I'm still leaning towards truck. Well, I know it's more complicated all around because you got to have the trailer now. Now you got to park the damn trailer somewhere and blah, blah, blah. I know.
And that's when they get stolen.
So I don't really. I've been asking for like kind of a direction from higher stuff and all that kind of stuff, and I really felt like this is it. I even messed around with the pendulum a little bit, and I don't know if it's really like all that trustable. I almost felt like I had like a weird experience with the pendulum where it's like I'm controlling what I already know what the answer is going to be ahead, and if I do, then it'll say that. If I don't, then
I'm not a fan of pendulum work in any way, shape, or form. To be better off to actual ritual and ceremony, clearing out your frequencies, having clarity of thought, clarity of vision, and taking that spiritual energy and putting it towards your business plan.
What would be like a practical way of doing that?
Making a revocation for the old worker you to now be the employer, to look for good people, clearing out whatever negative frequencies you may have gotten from previous construction frequencies and focusing on that marketing, helping your spirit fulfill that marketing side.
What about ancestor stuff?
Yeah, that's in you too.
Can we talk about the ancestor stuff?
Yeah, but you got to practice it, and it's not something you just do once or twice. It's something you've got to maintain and do for months in a row.
Yeah, I get it. You're talking specifically the ancestor stuff right now, or
no, you just got to pick the practice up and start making it and incorporating it into your daily life.
You mean like a revocation for ancestor stuff?
Well, it's more than just a revocation. It's a daily practice that revolves around the evolving you. A new practice.
Well, I did some of your teachings and the meditations and the whatnot, but you're talking about something else.
Yeah, but you got to stick with it. It's got to be a part of your yearly you. It's not just something you pick up like a toy and put away.
No, I understand that. I'm not fully on the routine of doing it on an every single day, but I always do something. I do a little bit of breathing exercise. I do a little bit of kind of like this prayer thing while I'm running. That's my biggest, most consistent one. I'm pretty much always doing something out loud too.
It's just maintaining you. It's not evolving you.
Okay.
Okay. And you don't need to do it every day. 4 days a week, 5 days a week, 15 minutes a day. Include variety. Don't stick with one type of exercise. Get the variety.
I do exercises now too. I've included a full body workout that I used to do, and I
What I'm
mean it's
talking
really just
about,
yeah.
I'm talking about Monday, do one of the mentorship teachings. Tuesday, do something from living the mystical life daily. Wednesday, get out and go to the beach and feel the energies and really flow with the energies. Thursday is you sit down and you convert spirit to business. Okay?
What does that look like?
You sit down in front of your computer or an AI planner and start coming up with a business plan, marketing plan. What does a
Yeah,
website
I'm already doing that. Yeah. I'm doing that almost every day now.
but make that part of your spiritual growth too?
How would I do that?
You intend it. You make the moment sacred. For the
Mm-hmm.
next 2 hours, I'm entering that sacred frequency. I'm tapping into that higher self. I'm putting aside whatever life challenges there are because I want a better life.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I like that. Setting an intention out loud, possibly.
Intentions are can sometimes be baby steps. You know, what does it take to get a complete business plan up for yourself? A complete marketing plan that you can take to somebody.
It's a lot of step by step. It's
All right, a lot of step by step and a lot of growth, and that means probably you're going to need more than 1 day a week working on it.
yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
right.
Why am I always born into a not so ideal family?
Oh, it's not you chose to be born in that family.
I figured that, but why? Why is this a recurring thing for me then? How long have I been in this ancestry, in this lineage?
Because it's challenging you to be your individual you.
Yeah, I like how I would like to describe it is like the fact or like the whole concept of ancestry in a spiritual sense or almost in any kind of sense. It just like blew right past me my whole life because like I never really considered my family anywhere significant.
Right.
And it's really interesting to even consider ancestry whatsoever now. It's like it's a whole new thing for me.
And it's a brand new form of an experience for you. There
It
are
is.
guides and guardians that can be powerful spiritual business teachers for you in the construction field. In your lineage, from both your mother's side and father's side, 20 generations back, are many builders of many different styles and types. Okay.
That's very reasonable.
Okay.
Could you tell me when my last life was?
As a builder,
No, it's just my last life from this one before this one, roughly. No, have to be precise. Just 1800s, I'm guessing.
no. 1952 to about 1972, and you died in a drunk driving accident.
Mm.
You were not the driver, but you were drunk. There were several other people in the car, so you weren't the only one that died at that moment. But that particular lifetime, you got born into a family of privilege.
Ah, what a lucky me.
Okay, you were a boomer baby born into a family of privilege and
And
died.
that's why I was acting a fool, yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, "Damn it! I didn't make this privilege work. I gotta go back to these other families that give me the bigger challenges."
Yeah, it totally makes sense. I see it.
But
I see what it did to me.
there's more. So there's another lifetime before that where you were born in about 1890.
When did I die
And
in fire?
say that again.
I died in fire. When was that?
You died in what?
Fire, burned alive in the house. Is there a life like that?
Yeah, but those are in the 16 and 1500s.
That's what
Thatched
I
roof.
had in hypnosis past life regression.
Yeah, that was like thatched roof burning down, and evil people burning villages down for no reason.
Yeah, it was pretty awful in the regression. She had to pull me out of it. I was so burning up, like I was so hot.
Yeah, so you were born in 1890 and died around 1936. And at that particular time, you were living in New Mexico.
Oh, that's happened back
And
here.
you were basically a cowboy. You
Okay,
drove cattle,
cool.
uh, and you saw the industrial age take over.
Yeah.
So you spent a lot of time in the
What
desert.
was my lineage back at that lifetime? Where was I from?
You were kind of a mutt. You had Native American, Black,
Cool.
Irish,
Oh wow.
German. So you were a straight up mutt. Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but the whole point of that life is it was a very highly spiritual life, but not through religion, through the experience of moving the animals and being on
Mhm.
the earth itself, being on the horse,
I'm
camping out.
drawn.
Yeah, camping
Yeah,
out all the time.
I'm
And
drawn to camping, drawn to nature, drawn to animals very, very much.
right. And when you passed on and you said, all right, next life, life of privilege. Fuck. It didn't work.
What a mess.
I gotta do the hard work, which is why you're into construction now. Why that journey is returning back to you.
Yeah, there's
You need
another
to
interesting
use
one
your
with
hands.
all your callers being healers, and I'm not looking like I'm planning on being a healer.
You could be a healer, you're just choosing not to.
I don't
There
really
are
want
other
to.
times from other aspects of your history, if you decide to be that, could be very potent and powerful for you.
I'm
But
sure I
right
could
now,
be.
you are money driven, and that's not a
Yeah,
bad thing.
I
Okay.
am actually right now, big time, yes.
Okay. That's not a bad thing.
Well,
But
the thing
there's
is, I've
hold on,
always
hold
had it in
on.
my focus. Okay, go ahead, sir.
There are options for you here. You do not have to go balls to the walls in construction. You can just be an employee of somebody else and make some money, get your money things dealt with instead of trying to be the big man in construction in a very challenging environment there that's very cutthroat. Make your
I'm sure it
money,
is.
but you can invest your time and go, all right, is the spiritual world, because of that lifetime as the cowboy, is that better for me? What kind of life do I want? Do I want to be chasing the dollars all the time? Or
I
do I
won't
want
be. I know that. So you're putting the right thing in right perspective because I am kind of probably going a little over my head with my way of thinking of how I want to grow this thing. Because I also have it in, you know, like pretty strongly as an idea that I am not gonna make money my full focus in my life. That is 100% for sure because I'm not greedy and it's not about that. It's about having a comfortable financial life where I can finally, not be limited by it in so many different ways.
Yeah, but as a healer, for you to make money, you still have to have a sense of business and you still have to have a spiritual practice. And here is where you might want to just sit down with yourself and go, all right, the part of me that's fast forwarding and fast tracking this construction project because my car broke down. I've talked to these other people. I see money being made there. I've tried these other jobs. They didn't really work out. All right. What is truly better for me 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Do you want to have the beat up body? And another thing, so many construction deals come from the bars.
I know.
That's going to be an ongoing challenge for you. Okay? Strip clubs. That's when the guys go to the strip clubs afterwards. Okay? You just have to know on a deeper sense, all right, I can get a job doing flooring and make some money, get my cash reserves up, but I don't have to go full into it. And maybe I just need to slow this idea down. I can build up the marketing. You can do those other projects. Just don't rush so fast and give
Okay,
yourself
you're
a
right.
chance to develop other ideas.
No, very good, very good. That's what I needed to hear, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I do rush. I mean, there's a financial pressure, obviously. But at the
Sure.
same time, what am I rushing towards? That needs to be more
Exactly.
clear
What
and
are you rushing
sized
towards? Okay.
and quality and all that kind of form. Yeah, what you're saying.
Right.
You
Yeah, you don't
definitely
want
give
to
me a different perspective on it right
right,
now.
you don't want to end up with a blown out set of knees by the time you're 35, do you?
No, like I said, my focus wouldn't have been, but that's the tricky part, what you're saying. Not to blow it up to the point where basically I'm a boss that would never pick up a damn kicker anyway. But
Right.
at the same time, don't become, the worker that is basically blowing out his knees because that's the only way he
Right.
can make money.
Exactly.
So where
Because
is that?
if you're the boss, that means you got to deal with the clients, the good, the bad, the neutral, the indifferent, and then the
Yep, I
other
know.
people who got it, which means bars, strip clubs. You got to socialize with those people to get those jobs.
I can avoid those areas. That's not a problem.
You're not going to get as much work as you want then. If you're
Online,
really
man. Everything will be
pushing,
online.
right? If you're really pushing to keep a crew of people moving, you need 70, 80, 90, 100 jobs a year.
Oh yeah, easy, easy.
Okay? You
I
just
think
think
maybe
of that
more.
as you're planning this big journey for yourself.
It's fun in a sense,
Yeah,
honestly.
just
I'm
don't
I'm
make it
excited.
stressful. Yeah, don't make it stressful.
I'm really doing pretty good at that right now. Where like yesterday, dude, the Verizon went out in the entire country. I'm like, I think the universe is telling me to slow the fuck down and just like chill this afternoon. Because I don't have internet. Like it's like I had nothing. I had to go to the store. It's like, what is going on, guys? It's like, oh, it's everybody. I'm
Is
like, oh,
everybody? Yeah,
okay.
everybody's down.
I called like six people in the parking lot before they went in. I'm like, this guy's gonna have a great day. Oh man. But yeah, it was totally like a sign, and I'm just like, okay, let me hold up a little bit, which is great because it's a reassessment time. Like I literally, I do think about it a lot, which way to go and what to do, and I mean, it is 100% the marketing that is where people are missing, and I could set it up where it's not that big, but it's solid. That I think that focus, that concept, that it's not big, but rather very solid. Solid meaning um, it's a well-oiled, smaller machine, not a giant machine. That's it. I don't know how else to put
Right,
it.
exactly. And yes, maybe you have to work a couple times a month
Sure.
or
Right.
3
Right.
times a month, and you've got one or two trusted crew you could work with. It just think clearly here.
I like the sound of that better for sure because I don't want to be swamped into that life. What I'm the way I was going for a second there in my head is like it's gonna consume me.
Right. So let me touch on the healer part for you for a second.
Okay.
Okay. As much as you're like, I need money now, there is a part of you who could, like the other caller, go to university and get a highly educated job in the healing world. You could become a nurse. You're going to start off making 90 grand, 80 grand a year doing that because you're a man. Okay?
I would wait till the medical industry changes. I can't stand it right now.
It takes 3 years for you to graduate nursing school. And it will change. By the end of this year, it will have drastically changed the whole industry.
I believe you. I
Okay?
can't.
But you go, well, all right. I know I need to make money. I will start doing construction. All right. What would make me sticking on that healing path while I'm still making my money? Okay.
Can
You can
I?
go and take a variety of massage-based classes where that keeps you on the work and you are the guy who could fix a person's back on a job site. You can
Not
grab
that attractive
clients.
to me. I don't know why.
It doesn't attract you?
I don't know why. No, it doesn't. Not as
No.
much. What attracts me in
Let me tell,
spiritual world,
let me tell
um,
you. Let me tell you why
go
it
ahead.
doesn't attract you.
Why?
Okay. You have an affinity to do, and
That's
you
true.
deep down inside know if you're going to start working on people, you have to work on yourself. You want to work on the outside world, not the inside world. You do just enough to maintain your inside world.
Mm, I don't know if I'm seeing this.
And you're not because you're blind to it.
I believe you.
You are blind to it. Okay?
I believe you. It does feel a little bit like the other one we talked about with my mom.
You're blind to it. Well,
Why don't I
stuff for you to
see?
contemplate.
Why am I
Stuff for you
not
to
feeling the
contemplate.
attraction? Yeah, like what you're saying. It's
Because you're blind to it. You're truly blind to it. You've got 6 months to figure it out, though, or you got more than that. But as you start to go, all right, I know I don't want to rush into this. What are my other options? Okay, because I can tell you this right now. If you get on a construction crew with, like, let's say you work for one of the bigger companies and you know you've got a lot of work ahead of you, and you're able to do a massage class on the side, you will be the king of those crews because you can fix a broken back. You can fix somebody's knee that's fucked up. Okay, and you'll be able to gather and build your skill sets in that.
I see myself more of a talker, like an Alan Watts guy in the future.
Okay, but that also comes from your challenges when you had your party lifetime. That talker is amplified from your previous party life journey.
Can you explain further?
The various drugs and party life stuff that you did that kept you going and fast forward.
How's that related to me
That's
wanting to do this?
it's affecting you right now, making you rush into a decision. Fast forward, rush, now. Don't deeply contemplate.
Hmm.
You fear slowing down.
Yes, I do.
And the healer world is a very slow world. It's not a fast world.
Yeah, that's exactly
Pain,
what's holding me back.
painfully slow.
Exactly. How many times I said in the mentorship class that I like fast things, ping pong, soccer, foosball, things that go like high speed to the point that you don't have a moment to do anything else.
Uh-huh. Maybe
That's
that's
what
something
I love.
you got to start contemplating. Maybe I should live the slower, the cowboy life.
Well,
Okay?
I've been slowing down over the last so many months consciously, but nowhere near to the point what we're
Right.
really
You
touching
still
on right
haven't,
now.
right. You haven't gone to painfully slow yet.
No, and I know like meditation and things like that, sitting completely the whatever that is, the you pay attention to the breath and not do anything else. Oh my God. Like I need a little bit more of that, I know.
Okay? Now
It's
you have
tough,
an
but it's
opportunity
useful.
now you have the opportunity to figure it all out. Okay?
Yeah.
Just slow your decision process down. Okay?
Writing it out would be great. I don't know why I'm not doing it.
Business plan. The bigger
Hmm?
plan. You got to get your bigger plan going.
I thought my plan was pretty big right now.
Is it too big?
Well, it wasn't big in the right way. It was big in only one dimension. It was not
Right.
encomposing a bunch of other dimensions, and therefore it was too big in that one dimension only. It was trying to fill in the whole picture with one dimension.
Right.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's definitely much better to see it in multiple dimensions, which is slowing it down and thinking of other aspects in my life than just making money with just flooring, with just growing the business as large as I possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the one dimension aspect of it for sure.
Okay, now let's take the multidimensional review of it.
Well, we want to
Okay.
consider, a whole bunch of other things that, I have a spiritual side of me, that I have a need for it, that there is a healer teacher inside of me that will want some sort of expression in the future as well, that needs to be incorporated into my life
Right.
somehow.
Right. Okay. And that's where classes like craniosacral therapy, myofascial release, massage classes, they're not big investments into your time. Okay.
Is there not something else I can do other than these?
Oh, there's a lot of things you can do. You can go get your general contractor's license. It's a two-year associate's degree.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I thought about it a long time ago. I know.
Go back to actual college and get a quality degree. Okay. You can still work construction while you're in college. Okay.
Mhm.
What's a quality degree for you?
Quality degree would be allowing me to go back to nature a little bit more and be with animals more, and something that would allow me to do
Become
something.
a veterinarian.
Yeah, no.
When
I know that's the only one with animals. Back to my problem with the medical field nowadays. I'm just
fit,
shooting up the dogs and giving them drugs and all this kind of stuff I don't want to do, which is not
you have
fully
to
true, I know, but
become a natural vet. That's a
mm,
huge part of the industry right now.
that's much better. That I
Okay.
could do. I could actually see myself reading the books on these kind of things,
Okay.
because yeah, that would be fascinating.
You could do cranial sacral for horses.
And I would be probably more interested than regular.
Okay. Listen, the world's your oyster right now. Just don't eat 5 dozen and get bloated stomach.
I feel like I'm able to attract whatever I want.
I agree. But you still have to be able to attract it, focus on it, stick with it, and follow through with it before you're off chasing the next shiny object.
Sure. That's why I like to talk to you.
Okay. Other
Yeah.
than veterinarian, listen, there's plenty of other things you can do. You can go get yourself an agricultural degree. The need for farmers has never been any stronger in human history.
Well, there is a part of me that really would like to collaborate with my other Hungarian friend who did go for school for this kind of stuff, and it's his lifelong kind of thing for him, that he's literally just growing in a little balcony more than anything anyone could imagine, to
Okay?
kind of work together and have like a fish farm and kind of like a whole rotation thing. We talked about this many
Listen,
times with him.
you can go and get an aquaculture degree in 2 years now.
Aquaculture degree. How would what I understand, with fish farm and all that, but what other ways would you be able to use that?
You could run an aquaculture farm and go to any aquaculture farm in the country or the world and get a job doing it, or open your own. As
That's
I
not a
said,
bad idea.
as I just said, there are more need for farmers than there has ever been before. It's not just dirt farmers.
I would like to go towards nature for sure and animals.
Then look at a find a local community college and just look at the classes. Okay?
I need to see my life doing it in my head.
Yeah, but the
What does
thing
that
is,
look like? What kind of job? Where? And what am I doing on a day-to-day
but
basis?
that's your
That
fast
attractive?
forward. That's yourself going in fast forward, not giving yourself the chance to do the research and let it percolate inside your brain for you to discover the many opportunities that can come with the various types of degrees you could go after. You could just go for
I'll
a
sit
straight
down and look at it.
you
You're
could
right.
go for a straight 2-year horticulture degree, and they teach you aquaculture inside the horticulture class.
I don't even know what the horticulture is.
basically farming techniques.
Farming
All
techniques. Okay. Yeah.
kinds of farming
Good.
techniques.
Yeah, those are interesting.
Okay. Let that be like pick up Grok or Chat GPT and
Hmm.
go, all right, explain to me what a horticulture, what are the different types of degrees I could become if I wanted to be a farmer? Okay, and just have it explained to you,
Hmm.
and then go, all right, what kind of jobs are available? Let the AI spit the types of jobs back to you that you could do
Okay.
it, so your brain can game it out.
Yeah. Okay. I like that better.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Construction is just toxic
That's
material and the people. Those are the big things that were always holding me back. And now the
uh-huh.
only reason is like my back is somewhat against the wall, and it's my
Uh-huh.
best chance for success because I just know so much about it.
Sure, and you got to run with that money. Just don't abuse the running of it. Okay, just stay in it, make your money, get your savings back up, and make
Yeah.
sure you're
Okay.
right. What are my other options?
I like this new perspective on it. Yes, you're right.
Okay,
And the new options, yes, I will start looking into something that's more nature oriented.
okay. That cowboy life is going to be a big boost of life force for you if you get back to that nature energy.
I can only imagine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Uh,
brother. Let me let you go. I've got to get down on the next caller.
okay. I appreciate you.
You're
It was
welcome.
real good talking. I'll talk to you again.
All right, Sarah, you are next. Signal to unmute.
Good afternoon, Andrew.
How are you doing today?
Oh, I felt better today than I have in a while, and then something came over me, and I'm feeling like I want to just hurl. But we're just gonna ride the wave.
Just ride the wave. So, what do
Yep.
you want to talk about today?
Um, Two things that have been on my mind. The first one, I want to try to get this old trauma. Not sure if this is a holdover from a previous life. If it is, I'd kind of like to understand it. From the time I was a very small person, I had this deathly fear of those restaurant swinging doors. Do you remember those?
Yep, I do too.
I have ruined many a restaurant trip because when I could see them, I could feel them swinging, like maybe I was beaten to death or something. But the sensation for me, even I remember being held in my grandfather's arms going into an Italian restaurant, and I could see the swinging doors and the people coming in and out of them, and I lost my shit.
Okay.
I
So,
turned around, they put my back to them, and I was fine. But
okay.
as if I could see them, it was just deathly devastating for me.
All right. So, I had an interesting conversation the other day with some people in the background, and one of them had an issue with a hammer. Another person with something else. Everyone has something like that. For me, it was a spiral bound notebook that had the metal sticking out that would go into my eyeball.
Oh, Lord.
So every time I saw a spiral bound notebook with the slightest piece of metal flipped,
Yep.
bent out, I'm going to go blind. I'm going to go blind. Same thing you're having, except a spiral bound notebook. Okay. Did that mean I had my eyes torn out in another lifetime by a spiral notebook? Probably. Okay. But really, it's just confronting the fear. It's just a door,
Okay,
isn't it?
so I walked myself through that. I was about 11. We went
Okay.
to a brunch, and then I saw these giant swinging doors.
Yes.
And then they were moving so slowly that I was able to look at them and reason to myself, listen, this is going to screw you up for the rest of your life unless you choose to get a hold of this. So
Right.
watch them. And they moved so slow that I was able to breathe with them. And it's not been an issue for me since. But the thing pops up is like, what the fuck is that all
Oh,
about?
I still have the spiral down notebook thing pop up too. Okay. It still
Oh,
pops up
okay.
because it was a major trauma in your youth and it's ingrained into your parasympathetic. Okay. I'd say this: go install a kitchen, a floating door like that in your own house Okay.
Fuck off. Ain't doing it. No way, honey.
Okay.
Okay, I had the opportunity. We were looking at a house in Texas years ago,
Uh,
and they had them, and they were so cute. And I'm thinking, yeah, this is not going to be the house for us because I'd have to take that shit off. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, but I was kind of curious as to like, what kind of questions, how would I investigate that deeper on my own? Maybe ask ahead of time before I go to sleep or
no, this is something
no?
you can confront the fear with the actual door.
I already did that. Already did that. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm good with that. I'm just kind of curious as to,
You've already
when you look back in time.
then you've already done the healing, but just understand if an echo resurfaces, it's not like you've already done the work. It's just an echo.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, unless it makes you debilitate you the next time you see a swinging door. Oh my God, I'm going to fall apart.
No,
Okay?
no, 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 no. Thank God, knock on wood. I have not had that since I was 11, and I looked at
So
it and
you've
said,
healed, so
"We're
you've
dealing."
healed it. So you've healed it. Okay. Now what? What
Well,
else?
there's
What else is
remedy
there
and
to heal in you?
resolve, right?
What else?
Remedy and resolve. What's the next thing? Yes.
What's the next thing to heal in you?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, we got to look for that fear because that's what holds us back. So, yeah. Hmm. Hmm.
So what
Okay.
are you avoiding?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
What are you avoiding?
Sometimes it feels like everything right now, Andrew.
Uh-huh. I don't know,
Fucking
maybe about
everything.
6 to 8 months ago, we talked about you getting a job.
Yeah.
How did that
Yes.
work out?
My apothecary is like, when you coming back?
And you didn't
And
go.
I've been in a couple of times, and I need to get my vehicle in and taken care of so that I can confidently traverse back and forth. And I've been putting that off because I don't want to spend money on. I'm afraid that they're. Here we go. I'm afraid that they're gonna be telling me that there's too much, and then I don't want to pay that much for it, and then I don't want to get blah 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 blah.
Okay. What's wrong with the vehicle?
The motor mount is cracked. I just had the intake and exhaust. They're
Okay.
with
What
trim.
what
Yeah, done.
what model and year is the car?
2012 Dodge Caravan. And I have this wonderful warranty that covers just about everything electrical is covered on the darn thing, and I have zero deductible. So there's a big part of me that's like, doesn't ever want to let the car go.
So nothing structural will be covered. Motor mounts are structural.
I'll have to reread the warranty again. There's a few things
Then
because
just do it.
I know what the fuck. I don't get.
I'm reaching through the computer and kicking you in the ass right now.
Thank you,
Okay?
thank you,
Take
because
my
that was
shoe
what I was
off.
thinking.
I'm going to take my shoe off and make sure my toe goes up your ass.
Thanks.
Okay?
Yes, thank you. That's okay. I'll
So,
take it in tomorrow.
yeah, you better. Imagine if you had been working 2 days a week a year ago when we talked about this. Okay?
Yep.
You'd had a little bit of money behind you. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You had a little freedom behind you. You've been working at a job you like to do.
Yep.
You wouldn't be just sitting at home with your thumb up your ass.
Ah. Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yep. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, it's time. It is just. Yep. It's.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Damn it, Andrew.
Okay?
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you so
Worrying
much.
about swinging doors from from when you were 11 years old because you got nothing else to think about.
Well, it came up in conversation today because my son and I we actually went down to the apothecary today. And so I'm traveling through my old stomping grounds, and so I point out, and I'm like, so that's the place that we had the issue where Papa had to take me out. We just got served and I'm still in a high chair. And then this new crowd comes in, and so they had to shift the kid in the high chair to the
Uh-huh.
opposite side of the table, and there are the fucking swinging doors, and I lose my shit. My grandfather didn't get 2 bites, but the blessed man, he just picks me up and takes me out for a walk until everybody gets packed up and we take it home. And I'm like, shit. And even at that age, I mean, what, 2, maybe 3 years old, I am
Uh-huh.
aware that I'm screwing up the fucking dinner because I've got some sort of issue going on. And I should be
Well,
able
no,
to resolve this, but
that's all adult projection.
oh, I'm telling you, I felt it. I realized it.
I'm telling you right now that is adult projection. You did not feel that exact stuff in that moment. Okay?
Mostly it
Because
was terror.
you were terrified.
Yes,
Therefore,
but
you
once
were feeling that. That's all afterthought and review of the trauma over and over again as you got older and older and older. It got an older and older and older point of view.
agreed, I realized it though at the time when Papa was walking me up and down. I'm like, he didn't get to eat. I didn't get to eat. And if they could have just left me where I was, all would have been fine.
Okay? That's an adult perspective. That's not a 2 or 3-year-old thinking that.
I did that shit when I was that age, though. Yeah, well, you and I, and a lot of our generation, we all had to take on the fucking adult role.
Sure, but you also had child abuse in your life.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Well, okay,
Therefore,
again, our generation who didn't.
right. Therefore, you're going to do that to your past traumas. Review them and modify them with the adult point of view over and over and over again. It's just
And that benefits us how?
It makes the challenge of healing the trauma even harder and harder because you get at the core person from the core wound versus the review of the same wound and the pulling off of the band-aid that you did 10, 20 times a year for 40 years of your life.
By pulling off the Band-Aid review, you're saying that once a year or so, we'd take a look about, oh, fuck, all those traumas, and that explains why I am the way I am? Is that what you're saying?
That could be part of it, yes. It could also be like, damn it, I'm going to heal it this year. Fuck, I didn't do it. Okay? When you tear the Band-Aid off, it bleeds again. And there are people that get used to the bleeding again energy. That's the nature of trauma. The wound is always fresh.
And that allows us to claim that trauma.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, look at me. I'm so traumatized.
Mm-hmm. I'll never be any better. If it wasn't for that damn door, I would have done.
Yeah. I'm so abused. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, if you take a look in the mirror, you're the one that keeps bringing it up, girl.
Right. You're the one that keeps bringing it up.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
let me ask you the harder question.
Please, yeah.
What has kept you out of a full-time job the last 3 years?
Okay. I fucking don't wanna. I'm so fucking pissed and tired that I've always had the fucking full-time job. It's always come back onto me. I kind of wanted to take some time and sit on my fucking ass and do nothing.
Did you do that for the last 3 years?
Yes.
How many more years are you going to sit on your ass, sit with there with your thumb up your
my
ass?
ass is getting sore, okay? I gained 30 pounds over the fucking season.
Is that thumb stretching out your butthole yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's no, seriously, today it has been the shit or get off the pot kind of sensation.
Grab some Preparation H. Okay.
Yep.
Suck it up, Buttercup. Okay.
Yep. Apply it beforehand. Get on and take the shit.
Take the shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yep, this morning I got myself, I said to myself, self, you've put it off for enough time since Christmas. You haven't journaled, and you told yourself you're gonna. So take your meditation morning today. So I did, and little bits popped up, and I was able to go, hey, I'm not there yet. I'll be with you shortly. Finished my meditation, got my ass out in the sunshine. Thank you, sunshine. Thank you, sunshine. And I just got to breathe with the sunshine. And next thing that popped up, I was able to do because I finished my meditation. I did my morning internal work.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank
Here's
you.
your cookie.
Thank you. Delicious.
Here's your cookie.
Thank you. Thank you. At least I earned it today.
Yes, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Imagine what you could earn if you're working 2 days a week. How many cookies will you have?
Dozens so that I can share with others too.
Uh-huh.
I can bring enough for the whole class.
That's right. And you don't need to go balls to the walls full time. Just start 2 days a week.
Alrighty.
Okay?
Yeah.
And this is a common theme from the other callers. Maybe it's time in your journaling that you're going to be starting to do that you go, you know what? Maybe I want to go back to college and learn something. What would you go for?
Oh, Andrew, there's so many options.
Okay?
So many options.
Be the dreamer for a moment.
Philosophy.
Okay?
Ancient history, possibly.
Okay. How old are you?
Same age as you.
50.
I was 72. You're 73. Yeah.
You got a whole life ahead of you.
Oh yeah, I haven't even reached middle age yet.
That's right. That's right. Okay?
So, yeah, when I was a little person, I wanted to have a doctor of medical, be an MD with a doctorate of theology, and that's what I wanted to
You're
do.
in California, right?
Yeah.
So college is free for you.
Well, okay, I'm paying on a student loan because back in 2015, my husband says, you need to go back to college. And I said, sweet. And then I realized I've got children and it's their time. I had my time to go to college. I can come back to this again later. It's time to focus on them. So
Is
I've got
college free in California or not?
not that I know of. I haven't investigated it all that much. But on the other hand, what is free to me is studying with my apothecary.
Yeah, but you haven't done it at all in the last 5 years.
Only some, just the hands-on in the moment, learning what the difference between berberines are and, mucilaginous.
Right, but you can go get your certification in that.
Could, yeah.
You can go to naturopath school.
Yeah.
Well, do something about it.
Okay, should get off the pot.
Well, there's more than shit or get out. You're constipated here.
All right. Okay. I'm going to put it out to you.
Okay? That constipation is like you've got a giant log inside your ass that's not moving.
Oh yeah, and I can feel that. That reflects physically for me. Yeah.
Giant log. Get a shit out of telephone pole. This is your time now. The kids have grown up.
Yeah, the one's going to be 16, and we're going to shift him into a independent study versus a university prep focus. So.
Good.
Yeah.
Now it's
Yeah.
time for you. He's not 12. He
No.
can do things on his own.
Yep.
Okay?
Mhm.
Okay? It's time for you to shit out that log.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to. Okay.
I hear the fear.
Yeah, oh yeah, because it's the same damn question that we used to hear all the time. What's my fucking purpose?
Your purpose is to figure out your purpose.
Okay, so I have. Yeah. What do I want to do? What do I want to have fun with?
Uh-huh.
Mhm, 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 mhm. I enjoy hanging out at the apothecary. I enjoy hanging out with the folks that are there. And I find myself, I've always been my mom, my grandma, they used to call me Mother Confessor
Uh-huh.
because everybody would talk to me.
Uh-huh.
And yep, I had that talent of 2 ears and 1 mouth. And most of the times, as I, I would be able to seriously feel the words coming through me for them,
Uh-huh.
not me thinking an answer for them, but it
Uh-huh.
just came through me. So psychology was also interesting to me. Yeah. I don't know.
It's time for you to figure it out. This is
Pros and
something you're going
cons
to
list.
journal about. You're going to journal about this a lot.
Okay. Pros and
Okay? You're
cons
going to journal
list.
about this a lot.
Yeah,
Okay?
because there's no specific, but it will
Right.
develop itself down as I
Right.
journal
You're
through
going to you're
it.
going to journal this a lot. You're going to look back at the journaling and going, man, I was crazy of thinking of doing that or this or that. Or all of a sudden your journaling's going to tell you this is what you go do. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Go get
Thank
that
you.
job. Get yourself out of the house.
Yes, yes, yes. That's a huge one. I can feel that.
Go get that car looked at. Stop pushing that stuff aside anymore.
Yep. Okay.
Huh?
Yes, thank you. Yes. Yep, just do it. Damn Nike.
That's right. Just do it, bitch. Just do it.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, yep, remedy and resolve, and things are going quick. So, all right. So, we're going to journal, we're going to ask questions.
No, you're going to get a job first.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, we're going to take our vehicle in first, and then
Your
we're going to go
vehicle
do our
in.
job. Yep. Hmm. Yeah, and then things will fall into place. Yes, yes, yes. Because who knows? I may be working for myself. Who knows? Anything's possible. Yeah. Oh, shit.
You're going to come out.
Andrew.
Okay?
Yes, 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 yes. And it's the embodiment of the remedy and the resolve.
No, it's embodying of following through and not quitting on yourself.
Isn't that remedy and resolve?
Oh, remedy
Following
resolve.
through?
Remedy resolve is when you actually have done something significant, okay, and said, I've ended that trauma. Means you complete remedy and resolve means you completed the journey, not just started.
Well, you put it like that.
Yeah, that's you
That's
quitting on
different.
yourself. That's your propaganda. I'm following remedy and resolve, and I'm not doing anything to find remedy and resolve.
Does it matter what the trauma is that's causing the big old turd blockage, or no?
Oh, this is just you not wanting to go back to work. It has nothing to do with your other past traumas. I don't want to work. Meh, meh, I lost my husband. Meh, meh, I want to raise kids. Meh. That's all this is. This is an adult temper tantrum that's been going on for years. I could only say that to you because I know you very well.
Son of a bitch.
Okay? This is an adult temper tantrum going on for
Oh,
5 years. It isn't about your child abuse. It isn't about the door, any of that. It's just you not want to go back to work.
yeah.
Okay? That's all it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay?
I can accept that. All right.
Adult temper tantrum.
Okay, so I'm just going to be grateful that I had the 3 years to have my little adult temper tantrum out. I need to get.
What did you learn in that 3 years?
I learned that I am so fucking bored. I've learned that, yes, you know what? It hurts. There's going to be different aspects of the I miss you, I hate you, I hate
Yeah.
missing you, I miss hating you, blah, blah, blah. The boys, they're freaking fantastic. They're pretty much like, oh, you're going out today, Mom? Bye. See ya.
Yeah. Don't let the door hit you on the ass. Don't come home soon.
That's right. We
Get the
got
fuck
this. Yep.
out.
And then everybody on the outside is, hey, where are you? Why don't you come here? Why don't you come do this? We
Mm-hmm.
could use you here. And I'm
But
just like,
no, I'm
no,
busy
no,
temper
no.
tampering. I'm
I'm
busy
temper
temper
tantrum.
tampering. Temper
Yeah.
tampering.
Yeah.
Rolling
I
your
want to
lip
sit.
at yourself.
Exactly. And I want to sit here and just play with my nothing.
Yeah,
And
you
feel
want to play
sorry
with
for
your you got
myself.
to play with your light worker.
Oh no, Andrew, I would never do that. As I toss some light worker salad around myself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Now that you've had this deeper realization, now what?
Now I make sure that I have my tuchus in the vehicle tomorrow in the AM and on the
Uh-huh.
way down to my mechanic.
And what do you do after that?
Get myself a ride home.
Okay.
They will call me an Uber and they'll drop me off. And then I'll figure out what I need to do around the house so that I'm ready to go.
Well, you get home, you call the apothecary and say, hey, are you looking for someone to work there at all?
I don't even need to do that. They just know. They're just like,
You're going to do it
are you here
anyways.
today?
You're going
Are
to
you here
do
today?
it anyways. You're going to do it anyways.
Okay, fine.
Okay? This is you holding yourself to accountability. Okay? That's all that this is you holding yourself to accountability and stopping the goddamn temper tantrum.
Okay,
Okay?
here we go. I am tired of being the adult. I don't want to tell myself what to do. I want somebody else to tell me what to do. But then when
Yeah.
somebody else tells me what to do, I'm like, fuck, don't tell me what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, taking responsibility. What was the phrase you used, sweetheart?
Which one? I gave you a lot of phrases.
I know, I know. And I'm trying to pull that up instead of making up my own here, but basically taking responsibility and getting myself going and not
Following
waiting
through
for
and not
someone
quitting.
else.
Following through and not quitting.
That's it. Following through.
And not quitting.
Through and not quitting.
Okay?
Yep.
Okay?
Yes.
So what are you doing tomorrow?
Taking my car into the shop.
And then what?
And then I'm going to talk to my apothecary.
Okay? And go, hey, can I start working 2 days a week there? I got my cars in the shop right now. Even if you do need more motor mounts, you've been driving the car anyways with the screwed up motor mounts. You can work 2 days a week there until you get a new vehicle, and maybe you don't need a new vehicle. You want to know until you get it looked at.
Right, but they're pretty much going to be keeping it in the shop for a few days because it's the dealer. You don't get to go there and say, "Hi, can you look at my car?" And then I can go take it somewhere else. Once you say, "Yes, look at my car," they go, "Yes, okay, we need to take care of this, so it's going to be with us for a while." So
But
whatever.
at the same time, you can call and say, I can start in 2 weeks.
Yep. Okay.
Okay?
Make
Okay?
the commitment. Yep. Make the commitment.
Don't let yourself squirm out of it.
Why do we not want to commit to ourselves? What is that big old shit pot that so many people have? I know I'm not alone in this.
No, that's a huge world problem right now. Huge
Okay.
world. Okay?
I can do my part, but what's the big overall thing that we're
Everyone's individual, not committal part to themselves is their own individual journey. There's no one common cookie cutter to explain it all. There's no one ring to rule everyone's quitting.
okay. Okay. That's a I like to that's a good answer for me.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, darling, let me let you go.
Thank
It's
you.
been great talking
Thank
to you
you.
again.
Always thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it, hon. Have a good night.
Yep. All right, everybody. If you guys would like to join the next mentorship class, it begins next week. If you like this show a lot, it would be really nice if you guys stop on the store, buy a product, show us some love. We'll be back tomorrow for Friday Night Loosh Report. All right.